We're checking them and check it out now. Why niggas so scared of albums, man? Come on, man. Niggas come up with all type of terms to disguise the fact you're putting out a motherfucking album, all right? Even Drizzy, the top artist in the game, he is still shying away from the fact that, nigga, you're putting out another album, all right? Now, we've seen him before say he did not put out a quote-unquote album when he put out If You're In This Is Too Late. He called it a mixtape, okay? Ain't nothing mix was about that shit. There was no fucking DJ in between scratching and, transitioning and giving shout-outs and promote. No, it was a real motherfucking album. But yet it's called a mixtape. It was even put on sale. Sold 500,000 records first week. That is actually very dope. Now, he put out Views, and Views did phenomenal numbers. 1 million first week, you can't front on that. But now he's putting out another project, and it's actually only months after he put out Views, and he's not calling it an album this time. You know what he's calling it? Not even a mixtape. He's calling it a playlist. Now, it just regular intuition would just say a mixtape is a playlist, right? It's still a playlist of songs, right? It's just sequenced different than you usually have a DJ. And also, an album is a playlist, right? A playlist of songs that is in a album format. But now he's coming out, he's saying he's dropping a playlist. What the fuck is that? Now, you could imagine, right? I mean, listen, I heard the OvO slaves in a sweatshop, they got like Christmas off. They ain't get Thanksgiving off. They ain't that lucky, okay? They got Christmas off, but they're all back slaving away, creating hits for Drizzy Drake. Now, they're basically putting together this playlist called More Life, and one of them must have snuck out called a sick day, or I don't even know if these niggas get vacation days, but somehow one of these motherfuckers got to do an interview with Billboard, and they tried to explain what the fuck a playlist is. Now, this person is OvO producer 1985. You may not know the name, like most people don't know the dwellers of the sweatshop names anyway, but he's one half of the group Division, all right? Now, basically, he spoke to Billboard and was explaining what a playlist is. He says, More Life is interesting because this is Drake right on the peak of his biggest project yet with Views, doing his biggest tour and still having so many good ideas that he just wants to put it out without making a big ordeal. That's why he's trying to call it a playlist, because he has a bunch of people in a space hanging out. Come on, nigga. Come on. Y'all know y'all all hanging out in the basement, the OvO sweatshop. Cut it out. Now, he continues by saying he's so aware of what everybody else is doing musically that he likes to introduce new music and new artists to the rest of the world. Now, I would actually like to see that, but I'm not sure if Drake is the introducing new artists type, okay? Listen, Drake founded OvO, and literally OvO is just a hit factory for Drake, all right? Drake ain't really pushing these niggas. These niggas barely get an Instagram post when it's time for their albums and shit to come out. Listen, Drake is barely pushing y'all niggas, okay? Y'all niggas need to sit in the fucking sweatshop and create him some hits, okay? So, I don't know about really introducing new artists. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think he accidentally did, right? Like artists like The Weeknd, they kind of had to get the come up on their own. Like, you may kind of see them as a nameless feature on Drake's project, but for you to really see their full potential, they got to take it on their own, right? The Weeknd, we saw what he did, right? We've seen it with other artists as well. And we'll have to see what happens on this actual playlist. Now, we do hear mumblings and rumors that The Weeknd might be coming back to collaborate, and maybe also Bryson Tiller's collaborating with Drake, which may lead to some interesting things. Now, as far as the numbers, and I do think calling it a playlist is really concerning the numbers, because you're not going to sell, I don't think you would sell a milli twice in a year. That would be unprecedented, right? However, calling it a playlist, if you do like say 700,000, which is still fucking huge, it doesn't look like, oh, well, Drake is kind of like not the Drake from like a year ago, okay? Regardless, I think it should be a great project. I'm excited to see exactly what he's talking about, but I still have some apprehensions to say playlist, introducing new artists. Let me see how it goes, all right? Get in the comments, what you guys like. Definitely subscribe, or you're checking for this Drake More Life playlist. You let me know. It's with Akademiks. I'm up.